Legend of Total War here, and today we're doing another Save Your Disaster campaign for a Total War game. So today we're playing Rome Total War as Carthage, and there's quite a disaster going on here, where they're down to their last few settlements, but their main settlement here, or I guess where their main army is, under siege. Apart from that, it doesn't look like they've got much else. Now, I was like looking at this, being like, why the hell is the graphics different? Because this is pure vanilla, but there's a hint of leftover Darth mod here, but it's only graphically. Because the thing is, when you install Darth mod into Rome Total War, you don't just create a mod file, it actually replaces files. And so I verified the system cache, and it restores Rome Total War to vanilla, because this save file is a vanilla save file. But it does leave behind a few traces of Darth mod, only aesthetically though. Stats-wise, everything should be vanilla, but we have the Darth mod, just a few graphics left over from Darth mod, so that's about it. To be honest, Darth mod doesn't really change that much in the game anyway. Well, at least in my Spain campaign, I didn't find that it changed very much. I found it more or less the same, but whatever. So yeah, graphically, this won't look exactly like vanilla, but it is vanilla. Anyway, yeah, so the situation is not good. He's losing money. No, he's not losing money, but he's in debt. And he told me he couldn't win this battle here. He's got a bunch of garbage, and I don't really see why this would be difficult. Well, for one thing, they've got him. How many turns is it still staffed out? They haven't started building siege equipment yet. I don't know, I actually prefer the vanilla ones. Like, I even uninstalled and reinstalled the game, and it still left traces of fucking Darth mod behind. It's just like, I actually prefer vanilla over Darth mod, to be honest. Then again, I didn't really play a whole lot of Darth mod. I just played as Spain, which probably didn't have a whole lot of support, because it wasn't a very good campaign. I'm glad I ended it early. Yeah, I don't see what the problem is here. I'm just gonna sally out. We've got so many generals bodyguard, I don't see why we'd have problems. Time limits. I don't usually like to play with time limits, but I try to play with whatever settings you guys send me. So, if you send it to me on easy, play it on easy. If you send it to me with restrict camera, try and play restrict camera. I think in the first one or two I turned off restrict camera, but I'm just trying to play on the same settings you guys send me. What am I going to do about this? Well, we've got reinforcements coming in.
Reinforcements have come, and your strength grows once more. Units for disperse. General.
Alright, well, let's get these guys over here. I'm going to rely heavily on the general's bodyguard, because these guys here are just, they're not so much Libyan spearmen, but everyone else is just honestly waste of human life, really. Carthage, what do you expect? Absolute garbage. Disgustingly weak faction. In terms of early infantry, at least. I am obviously not a Carthaginophile. Not a big fan of Carthage. Carthago delenda est for all I fucking care. I think it's good that Rome got rid of him. Yep, that feels very vanilla combat. Cool. I really don't like messing around with game files, so I'm very skeptical about the sort of the restoration from Darth Mod. Some of you guys have sent in some Darth Mod save files, and like I remember I looked at one and I was like, oh, God, it's not even close to being a disaster. It's like, come on guys, that's for disasters, not I can't win. Could you help me win? It's like, no. I'll just get you out of defeating. That's it. Being defeated. So just be patient. We've got how much time? 45 minutes. Plenty of time to just pick this army apart a little bit at a time. Because I want to keep our forces relatively strong. They must have been under siege for a while based on this. At least 2 turns. And that's it. They're sending just little bits and pieces at us. That's good. Alright, this shouldn't be a problem. Alright, I want you two to get out. So far, so good. I don't see what's so hard about this battle. He probably didn't think to bring in these extra generals. General's Bodyguard. Best early game unit you can get. In fact, one of the best units you can get in the game, period. Utilize them if you're in a tough spot. No point having honor, you know, when you're dead. Oh, I don't want to use too many General's Bodyguard. That's cheese. Yeah, well. I mean, it gets a bit ridiculous, some of the arguments people use for cheese. I've seen some ridiculously pathetic arguments. So I just don't bother. Don't bother worrying about it. Call me Legend Total Cheese, I don't give a shit. You just jealous because I'm better than you. Alright. Javelin men, I'm not a big fan of them. Alright, how are we going so far? 18% with no real casualties. Look, just don't... I don't even think I'm going to need them. Just stay there. Ooh, they got artillery. Okay. They don't even have a proper general. So I don't think this is really that hard of a disaster. It's just this battle here. Most people, I think, they send it to me when they're, you know, they've got a very important settlement under siege. And this is a very important siege. And if they can't get past it, I understand that this would be a disaster for them. To lose basically your entire army. Like, there wouldn't be enough time to recover your losses if you lost the siege before they came back and took Carthage.
The enemy general flees like a frightened child. Now attack! The gods smile upon you today. The enemy general has been killed and his men lose hard.
Now, whilst it would be good to break the rest of them, let's make sure we wipe these guys out. Don't let any of them get away if it can be avoided. Come on, get out of fighting there. Is that the enemy general there? Yeah, that could have been a problem. Biggest problem that we might have here is our generals charging in, front on, and just dying on the charge. Which is always a risk in Rome Total War. It's a risk in any Total War, really, but it's very heavily a risk in this particular game. The only one who's really immune to it is this, because we can use the rally command to you know, stop him from charging head on. But, you know, early game infantry, we should be okay. We'd be pretty unlucky to lose a general. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Not the end of the world if we do lose one. Or two. Or three for that matter. Looks like they're trying to escape. Shit. Come on, don't let them get away. Okay, we got most of them there. How are we going with this? Just need to get another 70-odd%. Another... like 13%. Come on, come on. Guys, get moving. If we didn't lose any generals, then we essentially took 0 casualties on that. So, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, because I cranked up a new game, right? And I just checked what all the graphics were like, and yeah, it's still the same thing, so it's not embedded to the save file. There you go. It shouldn't. Right. Okay, so financially, that didn't really help at all. What are your enemies? Let's have a look here. Diplomacy, you got a lot of enemies. Yeah, but it's all the Senate and stuff. And new media. Okay. We got no fleet, do we? Oh, hang on, what's this? Alright, cool. Don't bother blockading ports. It's just, you're not going to bother. It's not going to really hurt them. Bring them back over here, because I want to get over to Sicily. Let's make the attack out that way. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about hitting up Numidia. Let's try and piece them out. Yeah, okay, never mind. Numidia shouldn't really be able to capture any settlements from us. Well, there's not really anything else I can do now, is there? We'll just get our forces together and go and take on the Scipii in Sicily. While holding a defensive position down here. Maybe building a fort line across... Ah, there's no money. Alright, moving on. What? You fucking kidding me? Oh, because it's only survivor victory conditions. Okay. Yeah, so it's on like really short victory conditions. Are you sure this is no mods? Like, guys, if you send me a save file and you don't put any information about the game, you know, what mods you're using, I'm going to assume it's vanilla. I don't even know if this is vanilla. Like, I can only go off the information that I got. Guys, come on. I mean, I'm assuming it is vanilla, but I don't know. Is it supposed to say survivor? Let me just check real quick. Same thing. Let me just check. Just like I'm just checking real quick because like I haven't played Rome Total War in ages. Let me just check this. Yeah, it says Survivor. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think it's vanilla. Fucking hell, Darth Maul it's just confusing me now. What have they got here? Nothing. Okay, get ready to pick them up. Let's see, who are we bringing? Just, let me just sort some of this out. Town Militia, they're not coming. Iberian Infantry, most of them will be coming. Except for ones that are too damaged. Alright. Yep, all of them are coming. Not the Town Militia. I'll take the Iberian Infantry that have full numbers, and I'll take the Skirmishers. And I'll take you, bring you up here. You'll look after Carthage. I should take those things as well. We should be fine. I mean, it doesn't look like it's well defended. Do we have any agents? Yeah, okay, we got one at Syracuse. Bring him over here. 93% chance. Good. So he's going to stay there. And defend the city. Doesn't look like we have too much to worry about out here. No, the public order there is not great. Alright, so is there any public order that... No, we've got it all on high tax rates. I mean, as high as we possibly could get it. If we increase tax rates anywhere, we'll have public order problems. It's not worth it. So financially... Like, if we capture even just one settlement, that should fix our financial situation. We're still gaining money, right? Yeah, a little bit. Out of my way, bitch.
We are supreme. I, great lord. I serve your will. Stand my cloak. I, great lord. Prepare to engage. Victory.
Now, I probably won't even need the spy. Then again, what are we bringing here, really? I reckon they'll stand and fight. Let me just see. Alright, gates open, but I'd still prefer to do a draw out, since they've left this open for me. And this way we can just thin them out and then the siege will be easy. Yeah, this is not going to be a difficult disaster. I mean, maybe it was a disaster for the guy, but this is like... Nah, this is not a problem. Not really. Okay, what do we want to do? Thing is, if I go over here and crush them, these guys will just turn around. So actually wait for their reinforcements to show up. Or better still, go straight to their reinforcements and start harassing them now. It's actually the first Rome Total War disaster campaign that I fixed. I thought I'd get more. Then again, I did reject a few. They just weren't disasters. Bit of a horse sandwich there for you. Okay, it's a good start. Okay, abilities, also another easy one. What are they aiming for? Yeah, it doesn't seem like their general's particularly good. Hang on, they might be coming towards us. How are our guys holding up in terms of morale? They're okay for the time being, but they got Principes about to shoot at them. Alright, we gotta get back over here. You finish the job. You two get back over here. Aim for him. Ah, shit. Ugh, morale in Rome Total Walk. Vanilla can be real shitty. Just hold your ground as long as you can. Okay, I need you back over here now. Don't let him get away.
Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity.
Shit. You're not gonna catch him, but just try anyway. Oh. It doesn't really matter because they're not going to get any chance to rest. So if there's only going to be like 2 or 3 of them in the next battle, that's fine. Oh, you just let him go? Well, fine, whatever. Get over here and finish the job. Okay, pretty sure the first army, the one we actually attacked, is dead. But let's just make sure. Yep, so that's all that's left of them, which is to say, nothing really. Easy auto resolve here, don't waste our time with it. This will get us out of debt. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so next stop, I think, should be... well, one of these settlements.
My eyes are yours. Moving.
Might be Syracuse.
Ships ready.
Okay, good. Now that we actually have finances, we can retrain these guys and start building up our economy a little bit more. So I always go Temple of Baal. Due to public order, reduced corruption stuff. So let's get rid of this. You don't really need improved farms and production. But getting rid of corruption is going to be very useful. And also good for... If you want to, you know, get the public order up, then you can increase taxes. I mean, if you're going to build Tanit, do it in the capital where you're not going to get any corruption anyway. Insufficient funds. Right, how are we going financially? Good, so next term we're likely to make 4,000. Nice, this made a big difference. Alright, are these guys able to move? We can move a little bit. We should probably recruit something here just to maintain public order. Just peasants will do. Just for public order's sake, it's not about creating the most dangerous unit we can. Let's get some elephants up in here. What's their upkeep costs? Worth it. Okay, so public order here has dropped. Can't have that. Good, now we can increase the taxes there again. Okay, so we can replace all of these guys here. But not them. Actually, just leave one of them behind. Maybe two. No, hang on. So leave these two behind here, and then we'll get moving over to Syracuse.
Yes, mighty lord. All ashore. Mighty general, prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir.
Letters will do just fine.
Settlement under siege, sir. Ready to sail. Mighty general. Ships ready.
Explode!
Ready to sail. We are supreme. Mighty general. My eyes are yours.
Don't bother trying to open the gates on that. We'll use the ladders. Okay, public order here is still good. And yeah, retrain them. And they'll meet up with us later. How can you be Carthage without some elephants? Alright, let's move on. Alright, we got incoming over here. Not commanded by any general. Probably just, at the worst, probably Principes. So, some more Iberian infantry might come in handy. What kind of mercenaries are available in the area? Libyan mercenaries, which they're pretty cheap, so let's just get some of them. And they can be useful at times. So I'm just filling up the queue with peasants just to keep the population down for just for the time being.
Orders. Attack.
Whew, faction heir. He'll be tricky to beat with what we've got. but we should be fine.
This will be wait my orders.
Okay, they're not going to protect everywhere. Alright, let's see here. Let's go with this spot. Ah, shit. My way of doing these battles is usually pretty, you know, taking my time. A time limit's not going to let me do that. I might have to move a little bit faster than I'm used to. Okay, it's fine. Actually, it's kind of good that we got the ladders then, because they get up on the wall much faster with the ladders. It's just that if there's any defenders there, the ladders aren't as good for that. It's just skirmishes, so...
The ladders have reached the walls. Your men will soon be on the city defenses.
Alright, just drop all this shit. We're not attacking through the front here. Let's get moving. Oh, there was no one up on the gates anyway. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Have lost the walls. Send your troops and take the rest of the settlement.
Hang on. We haven't captured this yet. Okay, we need a clear path into the city, and we have one. Okay, good. Now, since they've got... so you want to capture this stuff here. These towers, so they shoot down at the enemy. Any kills that we can get for free. It's obviously a good thing. But this has so far cost us 10 minutes. We can't dick around any longer. Now, it's not like the ballistas were ever really... What are they going to shoot at? Yeah, not like the ballistas were ever really a threat. I was really hoping that they'd shoot the Roman general, but... Oh well. We should still be able to beat him with what we've got here. It's just there's always a chance that one or two of our generals will die in the process, which is not good. Need you to get over here and cut him off. What's the path towards that? Yeah, you should be fine. Ideally, these guys here should fight them, but I'm just concerned about time. And also, they're going to be exhausted by the time they get here. I don't have time to walk them around. Okay. Probably going to lose a general or two on this, because it's difficult for me to micromanage where the generals are. Right, where are you? You're safe. No, you're not. Okay, try and get him out of there. You're safe-ish.
By the gods, the enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
Well, that went very well. Better than I expected. Alright, since there's basically just Hastati left, don't worry about the ballistic crew. It would still be good if we could just get the generals to handle it, because if we send in the infantry, they'll just take too many casualties. Plus, they're not here yet. No chance of breaking them. Have to rely purely on brute strength. Main thing is just trying to make sure the actual general himself doesn't get involved too much. He's alright there. He's okay. He's okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we got this. Plenty of time to spare as well. Good. We need the money, so I'll exterminate them. Normally, at the beginning of a campaign, I'd enslave them, because it helps increase the population growth of the area, and you're just moving population from one area to another. Exterminating gives you short-term benefits, but sort of hurts you in the long run. We need to keep moving as well, so we kind of need to keep the population here low, so I can just keep moving. Okay, Libyan spearmen here can be retrained, that's good. Retrain the ships, they've been doing well for us. Let's get another one of them. Hang on a sec. Can we... Yeah, we can keep moving. Oh man, we're getting a real run of luck here with this. See, stay there and be retrained. Okay, there's nothing to be concerned about. They've only got ships, no real military there.
Ready to sail.
Okay, now, yeah, you'll get retrained from here, but then I want you to go around because I need to get them over to Crotona. It must still be using the names from Darth Mod. It's not using the same stats though, is it? I don't think so. Oh man, I even uninstalled. Man, fucking Darth Mod, man. Why can't you just create a mod folder like in EB? EB did it just fine. So now I don't even know if I'm using. I mean, Darth Mod makes the game more difficult, so I don't even know. I mean, it's only the names. As long as it's aesthetic changes, it doesn't matter. But if it says actual like stat changes, it could affect the balance of the campaign. But I don't know. Fucking Darth Mod, man. Kind of wish I never installed it. Because now I got to go back and forth between Darth Mod, because I'm getting Darth Mod save files and vanilla save files, so I got to keep going back and forth, which is a pain in my ass. It's so much easier, like with Stainless Steel 6.4. It's just a separate mod folder. Alright, well, let's just... I'll just do the best I can. Let's move on. There's no way they're going to win that. Oh, wait. Well, at least I can do it again. I could have attacked that last turn.
Prepare to engage. The sea is yours,
This is a
great lord. Attack!
crap fucking fleet.
The sea is yours, great lord.
Just stay here and get some retraining done.
Mighty general, attack!
Could even auto-resolve that just fine.
Victory! We have conquered.
Yeah, exterminate them because we need the money. So everything can be retrained here. Yeah, except for the mercenaries, but sorry about that. So leave a group of peasants to maintain public order. You don't want to leave, you know, big strong garrison in these sort of settlements because, for one thing, the settlement's most likely not going to come under attack whilst you're under attack, whilst you're being aggressive. That is, and secondly, it just consumes way too much money. It's gotta go. Nope.
Ships ready.
Let's just see what they got.
Mighty general, attack!
We could easily beat this, I think. Just wondering if I should wait for them to attack. Probably not, really, because they could... For one thing, they didn't build any siege equipment over the end turn. They never do on the first turn. So they built on the second turn. So 2 turns of siege means that the settlement's not building the stuff that it needs. And based on what we've got here, we should be fine. I mean, we got a general, they don't. We can hold the line. And we've also got a decent amount of these skirmishes here, which will... Don't get me wrong, they're not good, but they'll give us a little bit of an edge. Thing is, these kind of skirmishes are only really useful when you have the advantage in the first place. They're in equal numbers, they just don't really provide you a good advantage, I find. Because, like, even if they get all of their shots hit head on, you know, into someone's back, they rarely wipe out a single battalion. It's rare. So the only thing that you could hope to get them to do is, like, shoot at a high value unit, like elephants or something, which I don't see the Romans bringing anytime soon. Now, I think that the skirmishers can outrange them. And since they don't have any skirmishers of their own, I don't think we have much to worry about. So yeah, this isn't really that much of a disaster. Because, like, I got out of this pretty damn easily. But, you know, what I might be able to get out of easily, someone else probably really struggled with. I mean, he even said he tried doing that Battle of Thapsus multiple times and he just couldn't do it. Well, now you know how to do it. Papa Legend here to teach. Not really. Papa Legend here to show off, more like it. I don't really care if they charge into him. I only hired them for this particular battle here, and if they can soak up the charge instead of, you know, the primary infantry, good. The little tactic I learnt during my time in Total War Attila was to actually let your slingers get charged in multiplayer battles. they soak up the charge, and you know they've used up most of their ammo anyway. So yeah, I told you, these guys here, they're just not really very valuable. Which is why I didn't really care too much to pull them back. So I was just going to disband them after this battle anyway.
Perfect enemy. The enemy general has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his enemy cowards run.
So really, not the greatest of battles ever, but I wasn't relying on it to be that much, which is, I was like, meh, let them get charged. Sometimes it's alright to take additional casualties from the battle if you skew the casualties in the way that you want it to go down. So, sacrificing a mercenary or shit unit while making your, you know, stats not look great. Oh look, I lost 700 men in the battle. Yeah, but it's 700 shit men. I was just gonna disband them anyway, because they're shit. Did it cost us much at all? Not really. Okay, what next? I think some people get too focused on the actual stats of the battle. Oh my god, you lost 700 men? Not when you think about it, not really. Because next turn we're back up to full strength. As opposed to losing 300 men but getting 2 units nuked. The casualties were evenly spread out. Depends on the game you're playing as well. That kind of loss of life in Medieval 2 can't really be tolerated. But in Rome Total War, if you spread your casualties out, you can retrain 9 units a turn. So Medieval 2 is the best, because you actually have to care about every individual man. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I think we'll hire a boat here. I mean, I don't need a great fleet. We just need someone to transport us over to Croton, which is not well defended. I'll easily forget about you if I don't put you out there. Alright, let's move on. Start wrapping things up soon. There's really no need for me to continue beyond an hour, I think. I think I'll just take Croton and call it a day there. This is not a disaster now. It's just, you're fine. You'll be fine. Scipii have been crushed. They've been reduced to 2 settlements. Completely kicked them out of Sicily. We're fine. Alright, let's reorganize.
Orders, mighty general. Sire! Orders, onward! Sire, sire, my liege. My liege. March! Sire, my liege. Orders, my liege. Mighty general. Mighty general. Move on.
Okay, drop taxes down and some peasants will sort it out.
Yes, mighty lord.
Set sail.
Off the boats.
Okay, so they did recruit a new unit here, but that's okay.
Sire!
My eyes are yours. Traveling alone. Stealth is my cloak.
No luck for us this time, but that's okay.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
I think I should keep this ship here just in case a big army does come down. because otherwise he's got no way to retreat to, and he'll die if I have to withdraw. Yeah, see, financially now we're fine. No problem at all. Legend farms cause unrest. No, they don't.
Mighty general. Attack!
Can't believe that myth prevailed for such a long time. Correlation does not equal causation, you fucking moron.
We are besieged.
I'm sure it's just a pile of trash. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it's just a pile of trash. They'll manage. I'm not going to sally out against them because there's a lot of missile units. But when they assault, they'll definitely die.
Engage the enemy.
Oh, now you open up. There were mercenaries available. Don't worry, we don't really need any more mercenaries. So, Cavalry Auxilia, Hastati, Principes, Hastati. Okay. You know what? I actually kind of prefer the Rome Total War, the vanilla unit cards. Probably just because of familiarity. Yeah, whatever.
The smell worse than any camel.
Smell worse than any camel. Carthaginian, you mean? Not a Roman. Not a nice, clean Roman. Recently bathed.
Move up.
Although I'm one to talk. I'm a fucking stink machine.
Units. Move out.
Use these guys up first.
Move out.
Oh wait, we're on. We got plenty of time though, right? Yeah, 45 minutes. And this is why archers are better than slingers, because we can shoot over these walls. Ah, fuck it, just send them in. Because if we send the pikemen in, you just know they're gonna fucking mess around.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear. The enemy general has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage.
Alright. Merkin first, get over here. We'll attack from this angle. You guys get over here as well. Hang on. They might go the wrong way. Nope. So you stay here, and I'll send you there just to improve their morale. But these guys, I'm going to keep them around this side here. I think when verifying the integrity of the cache, they see that these like unit cards are named the same, like the same graphics as what was what Darthmar, because it replaces the thing, and so it says, oh, it's the same file size and it's the same name, therefore it doesn't need to be replaced. God damn it. But I gotta worry then. But then again, there's a whole bunch of new units that are included with Darth Mod, so surely those have been returned, because that would have different file sizes. And everything's behaving very vanilla-esque. Like, I'm not feeling like this is not vanilla. Am I shooting my own men? I think I am. Pikemen aren't going to do very well going through there, so I'll just send in the troops. Of course, our guys aren't amazing, but these are only Hastati, so they should be fine. Principe, however, we're going to need to surround them. Make sure our guys don't break.
Victory! Settlement captured.
I mean, we could continue on, but is there any real need? I mean, we've gone from 3 settlements up to, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just don't feel like there's any, like, it's not a disaster anymore. Surely you can handle it. Sure, I think he can handle this one here. And if he really wants to, he can send in the elephants. If he wants to. Ah, I forgot to stop training them. You got plenty of money in the bank. You've got the Romans by the balls. I think he can sort this out himself now. So I'm going to classify this campaign as not fucked, although I would definitely not have classified it as fucked to begin with. I think he just needed some help getting through that siege of Thapsus. And if he watches this video, maybe he'll get a few pointers and deal with it from there. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.